Okay, we are gonna get started here in just a minute. Hang on 1 second. I am just trying to share this from my computer at the same time, and then I will tell you how this challenge works. A lot of people have been private messaging me, so I thought the best way to explain it would be to go on here and tell you all at the same time, and then you will know. Okay, hang on. Okay. Good morning, Sarah. And Susan's on here. Okay. Hang on, I am just trying. I'm gonna get this all situated. My dogs are in the background. I can hear them here. Okay, for those of you who are on live, and I know there will be a lot catching this later, we have a new challenge starting, and I know that we've been posting about this, and this will actually be the third challenge that I've done. The third one I've been a captain of. I get a little bit better each time I do it, but I have a really strong drive to do this one. It's a full 90-day challenge. So it's going to go from January 14th to March 14th. And really quick, for those of you who don't know me, I am Jennifer Winder. I am a founding Ruby ambassador with Wakaya Perfection. So these pages, they're not Wakaya Perfection pages, they're keto pages. I try to help people with cooking. I have quite a busy schedule with that, and I love helping people with that, and I love food, and I like creating. But I thought I would see if anybody wanted to jump on board on this challenge. So let me tell you a little bit about how it works and a little bit about me. So I have been doing keto for about 2 months. 2 months, oh my goodness, 2 years. It'll be 2 years, actually next week, almost to the date. I started keto without any products that supported it. I was pretty miserable, and I know there's a lot of people out there that feel that same way. It was all new to me anyway. It went against everything that I had ever learned or been taught, especially with my cooking background. So as a profession, I run the kitchen of a treatment center. I actually had 3 at the time. And I cater, and I'm always around food. So I immediately took to it. Hi, Tracy. So I immediately took to it and started creating recipes, and people started asking me, okay, how can I make this keto? How can I make this keto? And I'm sorry, there are a lot of disgusting recipes out there that I don't even know that I would classify as keto or as something I would eat. So we came up with a bunch of recipes that were delicious, and really quick into it, realized that I could do keto for life, and it was going to be awesome. And this is my second January now that I've come to where weight loss hasn't been a goal. I've lost 55 pounds. I've been able to keep that weight off. What I have not been able to do and have not committed myself to do is working out. So I lost all that weight without working out. I've been better about working out with these challenges, but I have not been consistent. In 2019, I want to make exercise part of me, because even though when you're doing keto, you don't need to be exercising to lose the weight, I know that working out is good for me and for my body and mental and everything else. So for this challenge, there will be people who want to do it solely for fat loss. There will be people who want to do it for fitness. They can all be in the same group. It's okay. The biggest difference is the workouts. The people who are doing it for fat loss, it's just a little small one. And the people who are doing it for fitness, it's not a huge one, but it's a little bit more. So I've got the food thing down. That's a non-issue for me. I have a lot of people that are in my groups that are new to keto that have a lot of questions, and I feel very confident helping them and doing that. So first, what I want to do is I want to tell you what the requirements are for the challenge, because I really only want people who are serious about this. Last challenge, I had 2 teams, and one I wasn't able to fill completely. I want to make sure I have a full rock solid team of 8, that I will be on the team and I will captain the team. And then I want to make sure if we have more people interested in that and I can get another full team of 8, we'll do it again. And so it doesn't matter to me how many teams they are. What I want is committed people. So I really want you to listen to what these requirements are. I will tell you, I told you I started keto without any products. I was okay. My husband watched me. He was like, yeah, we knew products were coming. He goes, I'm definitely not starting until those products come out, because I was like such a sugar addict, especially with my cooking and culinary background. I was always baking, and it wasn't anything to be proud of, really. The things I was baking, they were delicious, but not to me anymore. So here's the deal. The teams consist of 8 people. I have notes written here trying to make sure I don't forget anything. Those 8 people can decide whether they want to do a fat loss challenge or a fitness challenge. If you are interested in this, you're going to private message me or write a message below, and I will send you the link so you can read in more detail this information. You can only be on one team. So if I have more than one team, I will only be on one, and I can captain another. And that's kind of where we are with that. So you can only be on one team. Each week, the teams will have a weekly call. So you may or may not be able to get on this. The way that I have found it works the best is to use Facebook Messenger. And we just set up a set time during the week. We do a live from there. Everybody gets on. We'll introduce ourselves at the first one. And it's usually not more than 10 or 15 minutes. I also create a Facebook Messenger group just with our team, and that's been really great because there's times where maybe I can't jump on and somebody else can answer a question. It's for motivation. Daily check-ins. Daily check-in isn't like, oh, here's what I did today. You can do that. It's more like, hey, just checking in with the team. Maybe whatever it is, you can post a recipe you ate, something you did. If you're struggling, there's people. It's a support group to help you. I get really close to the people on my teams, and some I haven't known before we've started, and we end up being really good friends, and we'll stay in contact. So a lot of them are going to captain their own team this time. They're ready to do it. They've got it down. So daily contact is usually just through a group message. No big deal. The weekly call I already told you about. There is a Friday morning call on Facebook. I'll add you to the BulaFIT page, and it's done by our fitness, Owen McKibben and Christy. Coach Christy and Coach Owen. And it's a live, and if you work or you're unavailable at that time, you can catch it live, but you will get points if you watch that. There's always tons of good tips. They interview people. It's usually about a 30-minute thing. I typically can't get on it live, so I will usually watch it that evening or sometime during the day. You'll get points for that. Then you will need a registration number with Wakaya Perfection. They are the ones sponsoring this challenge. So obviously we got to have a number so that they can track us, because once a week you are going to check in what you did. So you're going to check in, I ate keto 100% today. They have different things that you check in about, and I'm going to show you some of the things. The one requirement that I want to be very transparent with you about and keep it very real with you. We need you to have an ID number. An ID number can be gotten as simple as buying. So my cookbook is part of their BulaFIT program. So it's a great cookbook. It's over 100 recipes. There's some pictures in there. It's got the macros figured out. You can buy that cookbook and get your ID number. Then you're in the system and we can register you for the challenge. One requirement of the challenge at the end for the winners, and there are cash prizes, there's good stuff. One requirement is that during the 3-month period of the challenge, so the 90-day challenge, January 14th to March 14th, you need to have purchased from Wakaya Perfection $250 in BulaFIT products. Now, people are always like, oh, great, I'm getting locked into something, blah, blah, blah. This is a sales thing. No. I'll help you with keto no matter what, but to be on my team, and people know this, people watching this know, I get messages all day long, and I help people with keto. It's not about that. But to be on my BulaFIT Challenge team, you absolutely have to have a number, and you have to commit to that $250. Hi, Carol. You have to commit to that $250 in product over a 3-month period total. You may want more. I mean, I spend more. I'm going to show you what your options are for those products and why this program worked for me. I'm part of a lot of keto groups on Facebook. I don't promote my products on there. I just answer questions, maybe add tidbits here and there. man, the amount of people that struggle with keto, their life could be so much easier if they had some of this stuff. So I'm going to show you what these products consist of. I will probably do a live later in the week to explain to you how some of these work. But let me turn this around. I just brought them all into my chin. Okay, so any of these products will work, and gosh, somebody out there, if you're watching and I forgot something from our BulaFIT program, let me know. I'm not going to go into great detail, but I'll just show you real briefly. We have this and by the way, let me just around. When I started with nothing. 2 weeks later, I had turmeric, ginger, the shake and burn. You all are so lucky for what's available to you because it makes it so much easier. So we have our Keto Fuel Shake, which you see me bake with that all the time. It's perfectly macro balanced. I used it as a meal replacement for a meal every single day. My husband sometimes uses it twice a day. It's delicious. It really is. If you want a sample, message me your address and I will get a sample to you in the mail. I sent out about 10 samples this week to people who asked for them. So we have it in the canister, we have it in packets. We have our mineral garden, which is a great way to get all your essential minerals in, and from vegetables and fruits and whatnot. And like I said, I'll go into more detail later in the week. Keto Fizz is our exogenous ketones. We use these in addition to learning the lifestyle. I am not going to teach you that you drink this and you lose weight, because what happens when you stop drinking this? You just gain your weight right back. So we are going to completely teach you how to do it. This is just a help aid if you want it, and I'll talk about that more in my live. Burn capsules were the hugest thing for me because I was such a sugar addict. They helped me to eliminate cravings. They helped me with my energy, and this is what my husband wouldn't start until he had. They kind of help just so you don't have those sugar up and downs in the beginning. I am not a coffee drinker, but my customers and my friends who buy this keto coffee absolutely love it. You can drink it cold or hot. It's delicious. It smells delicious. I'm just not a coffee drinker, so you have that available. Protein booster. Obviously, we're not doing a high protein diet, but there's a lot of people out there who work out a lot and they need a little bit more protein. I actually love the flavor of this so much, I mix it with my shake, and then to up my fat a little bit more, I just pour some heavy whipping cream in. If you're interested in just trying the burn capsules and the shake for a week, you can order this to get your ID number, and it's a 7-day trial of those products. And then the things that I take are and so one of the things that I do, so I love them. They're supposed to be in any day, and I'm gonna load up on those. But these 3 things, the turmeric and ginger, are hands down a must for me, whether I ate different or did anything different in my life. My family, we have such huge testimonies of that. And then like I showed you, we have BulaFIT bands. We actually have workout DVDs. This guide has a wealth of information inside all about keto. It's got people's success stories. Love this because I know most of those people. And then the coolest part, and this is what I wished I had had when I started. The very back is basically a 90-day tracking guide. You can track what you do every day. And just so you know, when you read the details, you'll see this. You will get points for using different supplements. You don't have to use them, but you will get points for using different supplements. So if you use the fuel, if you use the ginger and turmeric and all of that. So you have tons of options of what that 250 can be. And I already see people are on here commenting, and my inbox is blowing up with people who want to be on the team. If you are interested, I will send you the link to sign up. You may already be a customer of Wakaya Perfection, and that's fine. You may even be an ambassador, and that's fine. I just want people who are dedicated to doing this. I have struggled with the fitness aspect, and actually when I'm doing fitness, I really love it. The problem is I haven't been committed enough to carve out 20 to 30 minutes a day in my life. And it's not hard. I've realized I just need to do it in the morning because with all teenagers and another child getting married and all these different things going on, it's tricky. But if you're wanting to do this challenge, whether it's the fat loss or whether it's the fitness, we'll help you every step of the way. There's going to be tons of groups forming. It is a group challenge and an individual. So there will be individual winners and there will be team winners. I like to be a winner. I want to be on that board this time. And so I'm bound and determined 2019 is the year that I commit to the fitness side of it. So if you are interested, you're going to go to my inbox. I don't care if it's on my personal page, if it's on Living Our Keto Life's recipes group, or if it's on Living Our Keto Life. Message me if you need samples. We will get those sent out on Monday. I already have a plethora of them out right now. But you are going to want your product in by January 14th so that you can start strong the very first day you start. The last thing I was going to say is to be on one of my teams. Let me see, what is today's the 5th? So let's say we need to have you registered by Wednesday next week, which I believe is the 9th, and that should give you plenty of time to get your product in time. So I don't think I saw any questions on here. We'll continue to do cooking classes. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. We can help you meal plan. If we want to come up with a weekly menu, something like that, we can do that too. So join the team. It's going to be fun. I just want highly committed people who are ready to go for this. And ready to support everybody that's on the team. So other than that, I will find a time. I need to look at my calendar and find a time next week where I can do a Zoom live presentation, and I will teach you about the program and how it works. You're going to hear my dog bark because I hear someone in the background. And I'll put that on here, but we will get everything organized and ready to go, so we're just golden. Next Tuesday, we'll have a live cooking class that you can watch on Living Our Keto Life or Living Our Keto Life recipes. If you're local to Utah, come. We love live audiences. Seriously, I can't just talk to a camera. I have to have people there. But other than that, I'm going to let you go because I'm totally rambling on right now. Anyway, have a happy Saturday, and I will talk to you soon.